Hi, I'm Julie and welcome to day 1 of my 365 days of crafting videos. Today I'm going to show you how to make a freezer paper stencil t-shirt. And what you will need is a plain t-shirt. Today I'm using a black t-shirt. And you will need some freezer paper. You can purchase this at the grocery store and it's a huge roll. It'll last you forever. You will need some stencil paint or some fabric paint. Today I'm using tulip paint because I like the way it sets. You don't need to iron it or heat set it. Just let it dry and it goes through many washes and comes out fine. You will need a stencil brush. This is a traditional stencil brush. You can also use the foam type, which are a little less expensive. And you'll need a small pair of scissors. You will need an indelible marker. You can use a Sharpie, a fine point Sharpie, or you can pick up one of these at the craft store. And you will need your design. Today I am doing a hashtag design. A hashtag, for those of you who tweet, you know what a hashtag is. For those of you that aren't on Twitter, a hashtag is a way for people to see your tweets that aren't following you as they pertain to a topic. Today mine is Beat LA. The Giants are playing LA this week, so I want to wear this shirt to support the Giants. Some other ideas that I had for current hashtags are our little monster from the VMAs. That's a real big one right now because Lady Gaga won all those awards. And another one that pertains to her is meat dress, which is pretty controversial, but there's a lot of tweets on Twitter about the meat dress. So the first thing you want to do is you want to cut out a piece of the freezer paper that's 8.5 by 11 to cover your stencil. And what I did is I traced it. I laid it over my design and I traced it with the marker. And then I also, on these little pieces that you're going to need to iron in after you iron your main design in, I marked them like B top, B bottom, E, A, and A, so that I knew where they went. Make sure you hold those pieces to the side because if you lose them, you're going to have to cut out another piece and that'd be a big hassle. So the next thing you want to do is you want to iron on your stencil. So I have ironed my stencil onto my t-shirt and now we are ready to paint. Now you want to start stenciling. So what you want to do is you want to put, what I've done is I've put a piece of cardboard in between my shirt so it doesn't bleed through to the other side. I've already started stenciling this, so I'm going to go ahead and you take a little paint from your palette and just dab it on. Some paints come out darker than others. This one looks like it's going to be pretty light. I might go back and do a second coat on this. It's a pretty fast process. You just want to make sure that you're getting your everything covered, so that when you take your stencil off, you don't have any missing pieces. And you can use this technique for any kind. It doesn't have to be lettering. You can do pictures, or you can do hearts or stars or anything else that you'd like to use. So now I'm going to let that dry a bit so that when I take it off, I don't get paint everywhere. So I'm going to let that dry a little bit and then I'll be right back to take it off. Okay, so I've let it dry a little bit and now I'm going to take the stencil off. Just be really careful when you're removing it because you have lots of little bits and pieces. Make sure that when you're taking it off, you don't let the paint from the stencil touch your t-shirt. Take it off kind of evenly. Now if you have little pieces left on there, that's okay. because what we're going to do is we're going to take our X-Acto knife and kind of lift those pieces off. And also lift the little pieces that you ironed on for the A, the E, and the B. Be careful not to put a hole in your shirt when you're doing it. Once you get it lifted off a little bit, then you can use your fingers to pull the rest off. Now after you've let it completely dry, you want to take the cardboard out gently, and then you have your completed t-shirt. I think I'm going to wear it today. So stay tuned, and tomorrow I am going to show you how to make a fun statement ring. Really easy, simple, and a lot of fun, a lot of possibilities. So stay tuned, and I will see you tomorrow.